morning, my dear students. In today's session, today's class is related to the grammar topic, and also a subtopic is tenses. That means we will discuss rules for sequence of tenses. Mainly, there are two major rules are there. That means it is also called the sequence of tenses. That sequence of tenses is very important while speaking or writing in English language. That is more important, my dear students. In the grammar topic in English language, grammar rule, in some exceptions are there in every grammar rule, but there are two major rules are there regarding to sequence of tenses or rules of sequence of tenses. That is the main topic today. All of you listen carefully and concentrate. It is not at all possible to write all the sentences on the screen. For example, first rule is, listen carefully, all of you observe. First rule is, if there is a use of past tense, we have already know the past tense verbs, the subdivision, past tense have been divided into four kinds: simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous tense. Subject plus V2, subject plus was plus V2, simple past, V2, and next continuous tense was verb plus ing form, E1 plus ing form, and then past perfect tense had plus V3, past perfect continuous tense had plus been plus V plus ing form. These are the four subtenses in the past tense. If there is a use of past tense, the principal clause, there are two clauses are there, main clauses and subordinate clauses. First one is main clause. Second one is subordinate clause. What is the main clause? It gives meaning independently. That's why we should remember the terminology of grammar. It is also called independent clause. It is also called principal clause. Principal clause means main clause. Subordinate clause, the main clause and subordinate clause. There are two clauses in English language. Here we should, I read down the first rule. Please listen, all of you, very attentively, carefully, all the students. You should observe, if there is a use of past tense in the principal clause, it must be followed by past tense in the subordinate clause. This is the dependent clause. It is also dependent clause. Subordinate also calls dependent clause. Some teachers or lecturers are using dependent clause, independent clause. This is the main clause, subordinate clause. Principal clause, subordinate clause. Okay, the rule is, if the principal clause, what is the definition of the main clause? The main clause has its own subject and predicate and gives meaning. It is a simple sentence or it may be a long sentence. It gives complete meaning. It has a subject and predicate. It is independently gives the meaning. That is the main clause definition. And subordinate clause means it is a dependent clause to complete its meaning. It is dependent on the main clause. It gives incomplete meaning even though it has a subject and predicate. That is more important, my dear students. The difference between main clause and the dependent clause, you should observe the clause. And then here the sentences are there. Please listen to me, all of you, my dear students. Here the first one is, okay, main clause and subordinate clause. Here the first sentence, I think that the food is good. Here the food is good. I think means this is V1 simple present tense, and the food is also simple present tense. Both are in simple present tense, and both main clause and subordinate clause. Here the it is the second rule, and then before that rule we have to observe, okay, my dear students, please listen carefully. Sorry for the interruption. This is the first rule. If the main clause in the past tense, that the subordinate clause also followed the past tense also. It must be past tense. That is the first rule. You should understand the first rule. If there is the past tense of the principal clause, it must be followed a past tense in the subordinate clause. We should observe the through the examples. All of you students observe all the examples, and we should know the meaning of these sentences. Here I knew that he watched to say something. He wanted to say something. That means you have to observe here simple past tense V2, and he wanted it is also simple past tense. Both clauses, either main clause and subordinate clause, both clauses are in the past tense. I knew that he wanted to say something. That is more important. And then next sentence, you should remember the next sentence. You should see, Shia succeeded because you worked really hard. Succeeded also, which is the V2 verb. That means it is a simple past tense. And worked V2 verb, it is also simple past tense. So it is the sequence of the tense. If the main clause in the past tense, the subordinate clause also must be, the following clause must be in the past tense. And then we go to the next example. I would do this if I were permitted. If I were permitted. I would do this if I were permitted. Here it is a if clause. We have the conditional clause. In the conditional clause, 4 stages are there. If clause, zero clause. Zero clause means both are main clause and subordinate clause. In the if clause, both clauses are in the present tense. So this is the zero condition. 4 conditions are there, and it is the zero condition. Both simple present tense and main clause and subordinate clause. Whereas the first condition is, if the main clause is in the simple future, the subordinate clause must be in the simple past tense. Here, if I were permitted, this is the subordinate clause. Were, here were, generally the subject I is a singular first person pronoun. I takes singular verb I am in the present tense. I was in the past tense. I was a van driver once upon a time. I was, which is in the past tense. That means the subject is singular. This is subject and verb agreement, but it is a exception. In if clause, if I were permitted, it is the imaginary condition. It is the second condition of if clause. That's why it is exception. We should use I follows. Instead of was, we should use the were. It is also will. will past tense be to I would do this if I were permitted. If the main clause, it is the main clause, this is the subordinate clause. Subordinate clause may be an adverb clause, maybe a noun clause, maybe an adjective clause. Any kind of clause may become. It is an adverb clause of condition. That means both clauses should be in the past tense, both are simple past tense. And we move on to the next. The patient had escaped before the doctor came. This is two activities have been held, a former activity, earlier activity. That means earlier activity, the previous action, if the two actions have done at a time, the previous action should be declared in the past perfect tense, that means had plus V3. That means the patient had escaped before the doctor came. That means the earlier action should be in the past perfect tense and the later action should be expressed in the simple past tense. This is the grammar rule. That means both are past tense. This one is the past perfect, this one is the simple past tense. This is the first rule. All the students should know the first rule. If the main clause in the past tense, a subordinate clause or a dependent clause also must be in the past tense. Dependent clause may be adjective clause or adverb clause. These are all because it is an adverb clause of reason. It is an adverb clause of condition. Next, it is also adverb clause of time. It is a noun clause. I knew that he wanted to say something. It is noun clause. It may be noun clause as a subordinate clause. Subordinate clause may be a noun clause. A subordinate clause may be an adjective clause. Subordinate clause may be an adverb clause. Okay, my dear students, we go to the next rule. Please listen carefully. The next rule is very important. And a present tense or future tense. If the main clause in the present tense or future tense, it might be followed by any tense required by the sense to convey. Sense means meaning in the subordinate clause or main clause. If the present tense or future tense, maybe in the main clause, in the principal clause means main clause, subordinate clause means dependent clause. This is the rule. You should observe through the examples so we can understand, my dear students. Please listen to me carefully, and observation is more important, thinking is more important. You frame so many examples for English language, for improvement of grammatical rules, grammatical terminology to you. You have to practice more and more examples. For the principle, I think means simple present tense. The food is, am, are. In VFA verbs, there are helping verbs. There are 24 helping verbs. Among the 24 helpings, primary auxiliary verbs. Primary auxiliaries are 11 verbs. They are be forms and do forms and have forms. Be forms are am, is, are, was, were. These are 5 are be forms. Do forms are do, does, did. These are do forms. And have forms are have, has, had. The 11 auxiliary verbs are helping verbs we called the modal verbs. Modal verbs we call primary auxiliary verbs. These are all called primary auxiliary verbs. Okay, my dear students, next sentence. You know that she sings like a nightingale. Sings like a nightingale. What is the subordinate clause here? Subordinate clause that she sings, it is a noun clause. That she sings like a nightingale. Here sings is also, V1 verb. It is a simple present tense. No is V1. If the principal clause in the present tense, the following clause or subordinate clause also in the present tense. That is the grammar rule. And the principal clause, you will know, third one. 1, 2, 3, third one. He will know that she is beautiful. She is beautiful. It is also V1. It is also present tense. If the principal, we have the rule, either the future tense or present tense, the subordinate clause may be any tense. Here the future tense, this is the simple present tense. It is the future tense, main clause. He will think that we did not invite him. Did not invite is which tense? It is a simple past tense. Did plus in negative sentence, did plus V1. Did plus V1. What is the negative sentence? For example, he went there. He went there. It is a positive sentence. What is the negative sentence? Here. He went there. What is the negative sentence? How to change into negative sentence? He went there. He went there. What is the negative sentence? He did not go there. Did plus V1. Go went gone. He did not go there. This is the negative sentence. That means did not invite him. Here the sentence is if we think, he will think that he did not invite. This is the simple future tense. This one is simple past tense. This is the main rules in the grammar of sequential of sentences. Some other rules are there. Some exceptions are there, more important, my dear children. Here we see exception to rule. Exception rule means a past tense in the principal clause might be followed by, we have already first rule, if the main clause in the past tense, we should following clause must be past tense. But it is entirely different, is opposite. If the past tense in the principal clause might be followed by present tense in the subordinate clause, when subordinate clause expresses daily habitual action, universal fact, universal truth, universal fact, scientific truth, daily habitual action. These are all, if the statement is belongs to these conditions, habitual action, scientific truth, universal truth, even though main clause is past tense, we should write in the simple present tense. This is the exception rule. Okay, you should understand through the examples, my dear students. First example or instance is the teacher taught us, it is objective pronoun, the subjective pronoun is we. The teacher taught, teach taught is a V2 verb. That means it is main clause. The teacher taught us, subject, verb, object. It is simple past tense. That the sun rises from the east. Here the main clause in the past tense, generally as usual we write the subordinate clause also, the sun in the past tense also, rises, sun rises, past tense rise, rose, risen. Sorry, these are the verbs. Rise, rose, risen. The sun rose from the east. That is the correct. But the sun rises in the east is a universal truth because we express in the simple present tense, even though the principal clause is a simple past tense. That is the exception rule. Next we go to the next examples. We should observe the second example. The king said that all humans are mortal. It is universal truth. Mortal means we may be die in any time. Immortal means it is eternal. Eternal, immortal. God is immortal. We are mortal. Human being, living organisms are mortal. We are God is immortal. Here the am are in the present tense indicates the simple present tense. Even though said, we to simple past. The king said that all humans are mortal. If the main clause in the past tense, the subordinate clause in the simple present tense. Why? Because it is a universal truth. Sun rises is also universal truth. Next example, he learned from his failure that pride has fall. Pride has fall. Pride has a fall. Learned from his failure. That pride has a fall. It is one of the idiomatic and proverb. We should saying, we should follow that principle. He learned from his failure. We should learn from our failures. That pride has a fall, it downwards. But means it is has have indicate the present tense. Has have indicate present tense. What is the past tense of has have had? This means learned. This is simple past tense. That subordinate clause in the simple present tense. This is also universal truth. Universal truth, scientific truth, habitual actions should be expressed in the present tense, even though the main clause is the past tense. And exception rule 4 is we should observe all the students should concentrate. When the subordinate clause introduced by the conjunction of the comparison than, this conjunction maybe does not apply here as any tense can be followed. There is no any rule. So a particular tense follows the particular tense in the subordinate clause. If than is there, this is one here. This function of the than is conjunction. In this clause, we should observe the examples. You should understand the examples also. Here we should understand the meaning. She likes you better than. Then is wrong. Than better than she liked her. He likes means simple present tense. She liked means simple past tense. That means we should not apply this rule. If the main clause in the simple present tense or the any tense, the subordinate clause also any tense, not followed the rule. This is the simple present tense. This is the simple past tense. And she liked you better. This is the simple past tense. Then she liked him. Both are simple past tense. She will like you better. This is simple future tense. Then she has liked him. This is the present perfect tense. That means then is there. Then is there as a conjunction. That means we should use any tense. We should do exception from the rule. We should deviate the rule. That is more important. My humble request is, my dear students, the last rule we should observe here. Rule number 5. If the verb is principal clause is used with the past tense, the verb in the subordinate must be expressed might. May, might. He worked hard that he might with the tournament. Might means past tense of the may. May, might. He worked hard that he might win the tournament. If he worked hard, he may be win. Might, may, might. He was working hard, present continuous tense, he might, it is also past tense. Simple past tense, present continuous tense. He might win the tournament. If he had worked past perfect tense, had plus V3 past past, he might win the tournament. He had been working past perfect continuous tense, that he might win the tournament. That means here the past tense is there. The may takes might. Past tense of may is equal to might. M-I-G-H-T, might. Okay, my dear children, these are the examples. You should observe. Here, I found that dog. Yeah, answer solved examples are there. You should examples. We write the some of the examples. For example, here we write the number 1 example. First one is here. Okay, my dear children. Here first, sorry for interruption. Okay, already class is over and we should listen carefully, all of you. I found that my dog was sick. Why? Because it is in the simple past tense V2. Dog was is a past tense. The robber confessed. The robber confessed that he robbed the bank. Why did we write this is also past tense robbed. This is also past tense. It is a sequence of tense. He was so shocked that he could can past tense could. He could scarcely stand. He said that I was a good student. In indirect speech, he said that subordinate clause, I was a good student. No one could understand how the prisoner escaped from the prison. Italy declared might extend her empire. The essay is so difficult that I cannot comprehend it. Comprehend. I cannot comprehend it. What is the meaning of comprehend? Comprehend means understand. Comprehensive, comprehend. That means comprehension passages. Comprehend means understand. That is the meaning of the sentence. So, my dear students, you should understand the rules and sequence of tense. Regarding to sequence of tense, you should understand the rules, my dear student. This topic is more important for the students who are studying at secondary level or intermediate degree level. Sequence of tenses are rules of sequence of tenses. That is the order of the tenses more important. Thank you everybody. Next we will meet again tomorrow next class. Up to see you one and all, and good luck, all the best once again. Thank you everybody.